Hello and welcome to ARK, a complete series. Well, after that last episode I came to the conclusion that I could really do with a Tek Strider. I mean, I need a lot of resources, I need to be able to carry them quicker, to be able to speed up that transfer process, because I can only pick up so many at a time and cart them back to where we're actually building our tech base. So I thought, well, what I could do with is getting a Tek Strider, because they're supposed to be good at being able to harvest resources. It depends on the tools, I must admit. Each Tek Strider has different types of tools, and you can see the types that's got. It's got like a gun on its front, it's got kind of like bat ears on the front. If we go, there's another one that was wandering around over here. See, that one is different. So they've got different features. So you've got to basically look for the type that you want depending on the tools that it's got. Hello. So this one here, it is what level are you? So this one's a level 20. So if we wanted to tame this one, it's saying you need 5 mutagel and 7 missions. That one is level 25. Let's see what this one needs. It needs 6 mutagel and 9 missions. So obviously the more, the more levels these things have got, the more things you need. And that's the point, is that you're going to have to do missions, whether you like them or not. I mean, I don't. Kind of Genesis 1 put me off ARK, I must admit. Because I just don't like the missions. But you've got to do them. And it's a case of, if you want to do the boss fight, you have to do missions. And it's the same with Genesis 2 here. It is a bit different in terms of, there's only so many missions you can do anyway. So it's not a case you've got to do, 20, 30 different missions. There's only so many missions available. As long as you do a total of whatever those Stryders need, then you're fine. Another thing is that with Genesis 1 you had different portions of the map, and you had different missions at different places, whereas with Genesis 2 you just need to find one of these mission trackers and that's it. I mean, if you go into the inventory, go over to the mission list, you can actually get it to show you where a specific one is. So that one is right next to me there, so it seems to be showing me where the nearest one is. And it doesn't matter which one you go to, because they're going to all offer you the same missions anyway. So that's one thing they have improved. So with Genesis 2 you get, let's go back into here. With Genesis 2 there's a few different types of missions you can do. Again, you've got alphas, betas, and gammas that you can do, and it's a case of, yeah, you're going to have to do these whether you like them or not. One thing that is different though is you can get buffs. Now I must admit, for me, I'm using S+, but I've also got the server settings cranked up for taming anyway, in which case I don't really get any real benefit out of these types of buffs that the game's offering me. So ordinarily I would have probably just avoided these missions if I could, but if I want to tame these Tek Stryders, I want to take on Rockwell, I don't have a choice, I'm going to have to do them anyway. So that's the plan really, is I'm going to try some missions. I'm just aware of that Hesperornis. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, but we're just annoying those ducks. So have a look through here. What I want to try is, it's actually quite difficult. It's the downriver run, so I'm going to try it on the easy level, but I'm still say it's probably a difficult one. I'm finding anyway. So I'm going to click on that.
Should be
start a
able to
mission.
back into the simulation from here. Ready?
Okay, so there's different types of missions. You've got races and you've got hunting and that sort of stuff. So it's pretty much the same. And as she's just saying, HLNA was saying, you're going back into the simulator to do this.
River
So this
racing
one,
for access to hydroponics? Someone had a sense of humor. That simulated current looks pretty convincing.
one thing I've noticed actually is that the talk about there was like supposedly like a bug fix made but which is to stop the actual canoe getting stuck. But I've actually found it does actually get stuck. I mean, I'm seriously struggling to find a way to control this, to be honest. I spent ages trying, because it's just I'm on a PC. So you think, oh well, you just use the so if you use the A and the D key, so the A key steers you to the left, D key is steering me to the right. And obviously, like a canoe, you've got to deal with the flow of the current. You've got to try and point it in a certain direction. But there was supposedly a bug fix to stop the canoe getting stuck. But I must admit, I have getting stuck on this. Whether I like it or not, it just literally got stuck. It actually got stuck underneath the water. And I couldn't get back out again.
Yeah, shoot those rapids.
I'll try. Whether I'll succeed or not remains another question, though. It's the same. Oh, string. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Jeez Louise. I'll have to go left. Try and point it in the direction you want to go and just see if you can steer it in that direction. But it's like it's like any other, it's not like game they've got where you've got to go through, like you go through the yellow hoops to go faster and to get a speed boost. But it's, there's a certain knack to it.
Watch
and
it.
you got
Sorry, I'll stop backseat paddling.
backseat paddling, I like that. Okay. So it's, you get a certain time to do it in, and obviously, depending on the difficulty, you'll get less time, I'd imagine. But to me, it's got nothing in. I'm just not feeling anything towards like the original ARK game. It's like, truth. Try and steer to the right. Because the original ARK game was all about, going out taming dinos and breeding dinos and gathering resources to build a base and that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what they came up with here. So we've got to try and go left. Yeah, so I'll probably end up going. Am I going right?
You do see that rock, right?
Yeah, because the last time I did this, I actually got stuck. And I couldn't get out of it. Although to be fair, I was struggling to figure out the controls. So I got stuck over on the left-hand side. I literally went underneath the water. And I couldn't get back out. So I just exited out of the game to try and survive, to try and recover it. Otherwise I would have been stuck for another 5 minutes, I think, waiting for it to time out. I mean, certainly, it is different, I must admit. It's definitely different, so it's like, ow. Oh wow, that's...
Let's move!
I don't want to get beached. Jeez Louise. This must be like seriously hilarious trying it into like alpha. I think with the end boss you've got to do the actual, like if you want to do it in gamma, you have to do all of the gamma missions. If you want to do it in alpha, you have to do all the alpha. You should have come up with a better idea than this, quite frankly. This is just nuts. What the heck? Man, we're all over the place here. Oh, jeez Louise. I'm just seriously struggling to get anywhere. Try and straighten them up again. Yeah, I think in alpha this would be hilarious. Because you'll have a lot less time to do it in. It's weird you're getting like a boost, but it's not that much. Doesn't feel like much of a boost there. So I've got like 5 minutes to get to the last gate. Right. It's a weird sort of like race because there's usually like a lot of like gates to get through, whereas this is only a certain number of them. There's a lot fewer, but there's like really this last one's very spread out. Ah, see, I've got to go right there. Good grief.
Oi, let's move.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. I'm seriously trying to steer this thing. Yeah, it's weird that the actual end boss fight is dependent on you doing these missions.
First place. Good on ya.
Instead of like having like better and better dinos, for example. It's just that's terrible.
Number 1 in the simulation. And just like that, you've restored hydroponics. Let's get farming.
Oh dear. Right, so let's see, what did we get for that? So we got a boost to some... Hello. Oh, did you not... Were you not invited? Oh, okay, I'll pick you back up then. So we got some wooden triangle ceilings. We got an Allosaurus saddle. The element dust, I think, is from that furry thing we've got. So, we've done one mission by the looks of it. Let's have a look. So, we've managed to do that one. I know, fair enough. Ferox Cull. Track down and take on Ferox Pack. Well, I'll give that one a go, but I think I'll get Polly out. If it's anything like I think it's going to be, where you're going to end up with like Feroxes coming out and trying to eat your face when they're fully grown, in other words, been eaten out the element, then that might be a bit nasty. So let's try that anyway. See if we can bring her along to help. So let's see what we've got to do with this one. Jump on her just to be on the safe side.
Imagine
Follow the
hunting
tracks.
Feroxes. You'll definitely come away from this with new survival skills. I suggest wounding one and following it back to its pack.
Oh, in that case, I should have probably brought her something better, but what the heck. Total tracks found 0.45, so it's a hunting thing. I'm getting the impression I should have brought the Rex. But we'll see, because it's only gamma. I must admit, I did like that.
I found something.
Okay. I must admit, I did like to see those little bubbles that you saw while I was going underwater. Okay, so we follow these two there. There's one there. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. It's kind of pointing me where I need to go, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is, there. Probably best doing it at night, so you can actually see. Oh, there it is over there. Oh, jeez Louise, I don't know what level that thing's going to be. Where was that? Yeah, probably best doing it at night. Well, there it is anyway.
Hit it hard until it turns and runs.
Okay. Ooh, jeez Louise. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Ow. Are you on passive or neutral?
Keep on its tail.
You're on neutral, okay. Right, where's that other... Ooh, I just realised there's like alpha rexes and all sorts around here. Right, I've already got that one. Yeah, I get the impression the rex might have been a better idea. There's one over there.
Hit it hard until it turns and runs.
Ooh, it's throwing rocks at me. Ow. A rex or a giga would make more sense.
Keep on its tail.
I don't like this environment because I say I caught sight of an alpha. I mean, I've seen alpha rexes on this map and all sorts. Something clipped me, I don't know what. Oh, it's the Mega Nero. And there. Ooh, now that's interesting. Especially if that goes back to where, if it's like any other
There's
ones.
the rest. Take them all down so I can do some field analysis.
Okay. You're gonna have fun with this one, Polly. Bears. So we're gonna have to take on bears and... Jeez Louise. Ow. I'm getting seriously beaten up here. Polly's not doing anything for some strange reason. Oh, we killed a polar bear. Are you gonna eat that or what? That's just weird. She's not doing anything. She's getting attacked, but she's not attacking back. Very odd that. Yeah, she's not attacked. She wasn't attacking either of them for some strange reason. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, definitely weird that. But yeah, I think that one would have been better if I'd brought the Rex or the Giga maybe. Although I noticed that Ferox was, you know, easily knocked me off the off my mount.
Now that's what I call a hunt. That experience should help you train your beast to avoid serious injury. Until predators catch on.
Okay. Oh, okay, so we're finished. So it just sent us on a wild goose chase somewhere. Fair enough. So where the heck are we? Ew. Good ways away. Right, I'll head back to base then. Right then. This time round, hopefully I'm better prepared. I brought Rexy Baby with me. So let's have a look at the mission list. So far we've done... Let's see. So we've done the downriver run, we've done a ferox cull. Let's try the bulldog fetch, because it's late at night. Because it said that had to be done at a certain time. It's that time. So we'll see what we need to do with this one. So we're waiting for other players to join. Well, there's nobody else because it's just me on the server. Come along, come along. Actually, he's not saying much, I must admit. Didn't mention anything about a simulator to go to. I mean, I've gone back to base and I'm going to have to start brewing meds and what have you because, yeah, I took quite a beating from the ferox. I didn't expect that at all.
If you can track down these, especially randy bulb dogs, I can get some useful pheromone samples.
Okay. So we're tracking randy bulb dogs. Feral. Mission ammo. Infinity. Seriously? You're seriously trying to attack a Rex? Which is made of metal? I mean, these piranhas are just bonkers. So we've got an hour. Oh, I wonder if I've got to eat them. Do I have to catch them or do I have to eat them? This would have been fun if I'd tried it with a Giga.
Huh, will you look at that?
I'm trying. Oh, there's one. Jeez Louise, mate, can you turn? Can you... Like... Yeah, it's definitely easier to see them at night. It's probably just as well we got to do this one at night, really. It's just the Rex is not exactly... It's not like a good dino to be like turning around with.
Found him. Try to round up as many as you can.
Hey. Alright. I've got no ammo. Hey? It says you have no ammo.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
You use mission equipment. Ah, right, okay. So this time it tells you. Stay, will you stay still? Not you. Oh, what? What am I supposed to be doing then? Because I'm not working on them. What? This is not working. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Jeez Louise. Where are these little randy dibbles I'm supposed to catch? Well, this is not helping. It's not like... Hang on a minute. Well... Apply torpor. I don't have any to torpor them with, so that's a bit of a problem.
Wait a tick, and I'll scan this for you. Looks like you've picked up a trail.
This is not exactly working. So it looks like I must have had to bring a sort of like a trank gun or something. Because it's clearly not going to work if I've got to trank them. I don't have anything to do that. because I deliberately left it back at base. Thinking, oh, I don't need that. Ooh.
Try to round up as many as you can.
That's difficult if I've got, if I don't have a gun. Dude. Here, use the gun. I think they're all just going to get eaten at this rate. Oh, you horrible thing. I hate pickles. Have that back. Oh, it's an omniraptor. Where are they all gone? Ooh, night time as well. Typical. These things would come out at night. It's when they're at their worst. I don't think this is working. I mean, all I'm doing is just shooting at it. I don't think it's working at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was supposed. Well, it's difficult to tell. Where are they all gone? I think you only get a certain amount of time and then it times up. Hold on, what are you eating? Fine, fine. I think there's some on the other side.
What's that over there?
Oh, good.
Aha! I found something.
Where?
Looks like you've picked up a trail.
Who has? I haven't seen anything. Oh, there. Alright, so follow these ones this time. Yeah, this is definitely a weird mission, this one.
Found him. Try to round up as many as you can.
I've actually rounded up any of them. Doesn't feel like I am. Yeah, it's just running away. This is bonkers. Ow, ow, ow. Horrible thing. Ow! What's that do? Oh, compies. Grrr. Alright, let's go back to using this again. What are you eating? There's one down here. Let's try this one. Yeah, it doesn't look as though we're actually getting any. I think I'm missing the plot. I think I've completely missed the plot in terms of what it was supposed to do. I mean, I could eat them. Could be fun. Oh, we hit a dodo. Right, there's one over there. Oh, it's turned its little light on. Isn't that kind? Oh, they've disappeared again. Seriously?
What's that over there?
I don't know.
Looks like you've picked up a trail.
Okay, so I've got to go back in that direction. do. So found 39 of 88.
I found something.
Okay. It's nice to know. Aha. Indeed. Aha. So I wonder what this will turn into. So like a feeding frenzy at the end. Maybe. We'll end up with a load of bulldogs just suddenly decide to turn on you and eat you.
Found
Oh, more of them.
Try to round up as many as you can.
I don't think I've rounded up any of them, quite frankly. And I'm more bothered about those megalosauruses than anything.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. They're pretty vicious things, you know. Dude, can you... Oh, you're overweight, are you? Where did that thing go to? There it is.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Okay, okay. Keep your shirt on. Oh, nope, that wasn't the plan. Use mission equipment. Not that, man. Put that away. I can't... It says use mission equipment, but I haven't got anything to use now. Well, this has completely gone to pot because I can't... It says use mission equipment, but I've got nothing... If I press Q, nothing happens. Why is it I didn't like these missions? I wonder. Seriously? I mean, I can run after it, but... It's like, what the heck? It's not working. Oh, for crying out loud. I was going to eat them.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
I don't care. I've lost the plot anyway. I can't do anything. I mean, if I press Q, nothing happens. See, the Q button is to change the last item you were using. It doesn't work. Oh, good grief. I don't think anybody was had their daily coffee when they came up with this one.
Just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators. Looks like you've picked up a trail.
Right. I think it's broken now because I can't even get that harpoon gun out anyway.
Look at that.
Even if that was the intention, is to use that harpoon gun and try and catch them in a net. I can't get it back. Alright, let's keep following the footprints. Oh, 66 of
Try and
88.
round up as many as you can.
With what? See? Nothing's happening. Come here. Come here, little rascal. Oh, this is nuts. I mean, there's nothing in my inventory.
Oh, you just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Oh. Two at the same time. Crikey.
Oh, you just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
I've got bigger problems with predators. I can't even catch any of them. Oh, there's two over there. Come on, Rexy baby. So I can sit twiddling my thumbs for the next 40 seconds, I suppose. This is lousy. Ah, screw. I wouldn't care about this. Spent like a lot of like hours coming up with these sort of ideas. It's a complete waste of time.
Let me scan this right quick.
Okay.
Looks like you've picked up a trail.
Where is this one? Oh, it's starting over there, is it? Right, so there's little footprints there. And they're leading... Oh, seriously! Stop getting stuck on the wrecks. Out of the way, tree. And whatever else it is. It's in the way. Oh, still found some. Apply torpo to the bulb dogs, then capture them in the net gun. So that's where it's going wrong, is that I don't have anything to actually to knock them out with. Here I don't have a net gun that she's given me, because it's gone now. It's like, it's not gonna work. I mean, I can eat them all. I mean, that could be interesting. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Come here. You're gonna be breakfast.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Oh, okay. I think Rexy Baby here is probably the biggest predator. See what else we can find to eat and get you some experience and a nice breakfast at the same time.
Oh, you just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Ooh, there's one. Ooh, 150 as well. Cool. I think you can dump all this. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, dump all that. So I've got 37 seconds of just running around like a crazed Egypt.
You just lost one. Remember to keep an eye out for predators.
Well, yeah, I've got to say that this didn't exactly go to plan. At least I know what to do next time. But it would have been helpful if I told you, oh, by the way, bring a shotgun with trank darts or something.
Huh,
I still can't figure it. I still can't figure out why the I can't get that torpo gun back.
That didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, whose plan was it though? You didn't tell me what the plan was in the first place. Grrr. It doesn't tell you anything there that you're supposed to bring a trank gun. Circuit chase code. I'm not going to try the code red one. So life support. Seems another slide and glide. Let's try that one then, just out of curiosity. Get out of that one. So. Right, there's a mission tracker over there. I'll put the Rex away. So yeah, it would have been helpful if they'd actually told you that you needed to trank these things. Seriously? You didn't trample by a Rex. I suppose there's worse things in life. Right, I'll head over to this one. And I'll put it Put him in a cryopod. Ooh, stay still. Right, so we're going to try this one. So glide through a network of canyons in an acrobatic rush to control the ship's wildlife's growth promotion system.
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation from here.
Okay.
Ready?
Nope.
Here we go.
Go ahead anyway. It's not as I have much choice here. So I'm going to be heading in that direction.
Brace your main wing through a canyon maze, and you'll win back access to the ship's ontogenetic system.
Okay. That sounds exciting. Assuming I can control this thing. So where is... Hey? This is weird. This is just plain weird. It gets weirder by the minute. This is seriously weird. Ah! No, go and get wet. No! I've lost the plot again. Hang on. Alright, let's get back on track.
What a rush! Threading rings at that speed.
Hey? I wasn't supposed... No, you're pointing us in the direction, so we've got to go... How am I supposed to get up there? That's a bit of a problem. Because all you can do is glide. It's like, well, it can run around, return or be teleported. How am I supposed to get up there? It doesn't climb. Right, so if I come down here. Alright. That is just plain weird. I wouldn't have noticed that one. Well, okay, I've got to go in that direction.
Oh, I can't watch.
Neither can I, quite frankly, because I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Ooh, turn. Right, so we've got to go up there.
That's it. Ride that updraft.
Oh, jeez Louise. Are you gonna go up, or what? Seriously? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hope you've got a good grip on your glider.
Not really. Whoa! Crikey, this is seriously fast. What the heck? I'm glad it's got the light. It's actually lighting you and telling you the direction you're going in, because I'd have seriously lost the plot. Whoa! This thing is just way too fast. I mean, we're not even gliding.
First place. Good on ya.
That is just weird. Ah, strength.
Look at you, top of the leaderboard.
Yeah,
Now
I
we
can
can
figure
go
why.
all the little scrappers
Oh, he
on
didn't
the
come
ship
along, did you not?
faster and stronger.
Oh, well, fair enough.
G'day,
So I can get some
Survivor.
hexagons
Ready
up
for
here.
adventure?
Well, that I must admit, that was That was definitely interesting, if nothing else. So we've done about 3 so far, but yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot more of these things. At least I know I've got a better idea how to do that one. But it's a case of just keep repeating these, doing different ones, and then just repeating them all after a while until eventually get enough to probably tame like a high level one. I mean, I might try to tame some of the low level ones just to get an idea of what those Tek Stryders are like for taming, and then go for a high level one, see, just to see what the comparisons are for the stats, that sort of thing. But of course, that's all for another episode.